Welcome to Toffee TV. This is the Everton News Daily. Everton today have announced that they will play in the Algarve tournament against Porto and Lille. The games to be played on July the 21st and July the 22nd in the Algarve. Kick-off 8 o'clock for both games. Listen, this is a good tournament for Everton to play in. It's sandwiched in between games against Bury and Blackburn, but it's a chance for Marco Silva to have a good look at the players, particularly with the 2 games in 2 days, and a good chance to get players 90 minutes across the 2 days really, and try some formations and everything. The pre-season is coming along very nicely. Me and Ped have done a video on the pre-season stuff, so go and check that one out. We look at it in a bit more detail. Joel Robles has done an interview with a Spanish newspaper and revealed that he would sign for Everton again if a contract was offered. Now, we've been led to believe that Toffee had put a contract in front of Joel. It looked like he was going to return to Spain. That may still be the case, but this interview is sheds a little bit of, well, puts a little bit of uncertainty on that. Obviously, with the Spanish keeper saying that he'd come back to Everton if they offered him a deal. So my question to you is Joel Robles the new what's his name? Forgot his name. Alessandro Pastoni. Yeah, not Andre Pastoni, that was his brother. Yeah, so we'll have to wait and see whether Joel ends up back at the club. I'm not sure he will. Everton again have once been linked with, what's going on here? Everton have again been linked with Yarmolenko. I thought this had gone away. This was like the rumour every transfer window for about 4 years. He moved to Dortmund, Andrei Yarmolenko, but he hasn't really done it at Dortmund. You know, it's not gone great for him there, and he's been put back into the equation with Everton. Probably just an easy story for someone to write. A story that's a little bit more interesting is Everton have been linked with Atlanta United striker Joseph Martinez. Now, I've seen a lot of Martinez. He's only small, but he's very quick, scores a lot of goals. He was at Torino and went on loan to Atlanta. I think they bought him now, but Everton have been linked with him. Don't know whether there's anything in it, but he certainly wants to watch. Scores a hell of a lot of goals in MLS. Very quick and got a good left foot, so it's one of them. Everton target, or reported Everton target, Andre Carrillo scored for Peru today. It was a good volley actually. He had a good game, looked very, very dangerous. He obviously played under Marco Silva at Watford. Benfica owned the player and apparently won 20 million for the 27-year-old, or 20 million euros. So will remain to be seen whether Everton actually are interested in him, but he looked quite handy today. In that game, seen Tim Cahill come off the bench after 55 minutes and play in his 4th World Cup. Almost scored as well. Shot block that was going in. Put himself about, which makes you wonder why Australia didn't use him in the other games, particularly the game against Denmark, which was crying out for Cahill to be a nuisance in the penalty area. But he got on today and played in his 4th World Cup. Of course, he played in 2 World Cups and scored while he was an Everton player, but unfortunately just couldn't get on the score sheet today, which would have given him a goal at every World Cup he played in. But yeah, unlucky for, and unfortunate for Tim. And finally, Wayne Rooney. That continues to drag on, doesn't it? But Wayne Rooney is finally expected to complete his move to DC United within the next day and a half, 36 hours. Could be tonight. Everything's apparently agreed now. Work permit done, visa done. He's had his medical anyway. Personal terms agreed. Terms with Stretford agreed. So it looks as though Wayne will become a DC United player imminently. Apparently a lot of people running with he'll be coming back to Everton as a coach when he finishes, so I personally think that's a good move. Get that experience back inside the club. I think it's valuable. He's won everything in the game, and to pass that experience on, I think, is a big thing. So good luck to Wayne in Washington, even though he's not going there. Yeah, he is going there, Washington DC. I'm too hot in the studio and this news has been all over the place. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. Only takes a second. We're very close to 25,000 now. And if you want more videos, join us on Patreon. Why not? Have a great night. See you later.